Welcome to Horror with Marchese and Buller, where we talk about horror and anything else that pertains to horror, and sometimes things that don't pertain to horror. My name is William Marchese. This is Gary Buller.
Hello.
What we're going to talk about today is something that came up on Twitter sometime last week about free book promotions, and how do you feel about free book promotions? Do you want to give away your stuff for free? So this can pertain to self-publishing, and it could pertain to professional book deals, although you're probably going to want to go through your publisher to ask them if you can give away your book for free. They're probably going to want to do a deal anyway. You may not even have anything to say about it. They'll know what they're doing, I suppose, hopefully. If you have more than 10 books, you may want to give one away for free so people can test if they want to keep reading you. It can be a great thing. If you have a series, let's say you have like the Dan Brown series. I don't think he'd give away any of his books for free, but let's say one of the Robert Langdon series, you may give away Angels and Demons, and then you'll say, wow, this is great. Let me read the Da Vinci Code. Let me read Origins. Let me read this. So it may work out for you, but that's up to your publisher, obviously, if you have a publisher and everything. But if you're self-publishing, you probably want to give away something for free if you have content, right? I think if you have one book or even two books, you probably don't want to give out your book for free because you're not going to make anything. You're gonna sell yourself short a little bit, but that's just my opinion. Everybody has opinions. Gary, what's yours?
I agree with you. I would never put my book out for free intentionally. I might do it for a very, very short spell just as a promotional thing, but I think that'd be more down to the publisher's suggestion than my own. As you said, I think it sort of cheapens it a little bit sometimes when you give something away for free. Mm-hmm. But then again, I can see the argument that by giving something away for free, you're potentially getting it out to a wider audience. But if I don't know who Will Marchese is and I don't know who Gary Buller is, and I see their book for free, I do what I do with all the other books that I see that have just been put out there for free and usually just ignore them. Just doesn't interest me because I just think, oh, indie publisher, he's giving away his book for free. What does a cover look like? Oh, it looks okay. I might download it if the cover looks all right, which is a little bit shallow of me, I suppose.
Well, don't judge a book by its cover.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But the best things in life aren't always free when it comes to books.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And that's another good thing that Horror Writers Association even says in their notes on once you become a member and you check out their information. They say it's good to go from the top down when you're selling your stories, because if even that way, selling your stories for free, sometimes it can cheapen you as well. You want to get paid for your stories, and it can sometimes be a bad thing for other writers, sometimes not. It depends, Mm-hmm. But that comes to the second question of this show. Can it make it harder for other writers to sell their stuff when your stuff is free? So like if your book is out and it's free, are you kind of making it harder for the next writer over here to sell their book because now yours is free, so they're going to say, hey, why isn't yours free? I want to just, I don't want to pay for this stuff. What do you think about that?
At risk of sounding like a horrible person, I'm not. I really don't care about the other writer. if it means getting more of my units of whatever I've got out there, then and I'm going to not necessarily put it for free, but if I'm going to promote it or put it for price, or if it was going to go down that route, then it makes no difference to me how it affects anyone else. I mean, everyone's different anyway. Everyone's held in different esteem when it comes to writing. So yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you're someone, let's just say Joe Hill, right? And you put your story out there for free. This is theoretical because it's up to his publisher. It's obviously not up to him unless he's self-published. And you're already established. You have a big following. Now, if you're putting your stuff out for free often, you may get someone who's not as established as you, starting out or at a different stage in the career, and they're saying, well, if Joe Hill is putting out his stuff for free, why aren't you?
I suppose the answer to that is Joe Hill's a millionaire.
Yeah, I guess it all boils down to what you said before. You don't care about that.
You don't care. That said, Adam Neville, who I'm a huge fan of, British horror writer. He wrote The Ritual, which is fantastic. He released 2 short story collections, Hasty for the Dark. I can't remember what the other one was called, but believe it or not, they were self-published. He set up his own publishing company called Ritual Limited. And these books are like limited edition. They were quite expensive. I think they were like $40 or $50 each. Little hardbacks. You got them signed. But in promotion to that, he used a newsletter. Actually, I don't know when the last time he sent a newsletter out. But he used to do a semi-regular newsletter, bi-monthly or something, as part of the promotion for the first short story collection he wrote. He did like a little mini short story collection, which was like 3 or 4 stories, with a similar title to the one that was coming out. And although that is free, and anyone could have it, came as an EPUB, or whatever it was, a Kindle format. That was promotion for the wider book. You know what I mean? The bigger book, the one that he was going to be charging you $50 for. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's clever promotion, though. That's not giving away his stuff for free because, it's just giving you that little taster,
Yes. Yeah. Is there a definitive way to go about this? No. It works differently for everybody. You can do, if you want to sell your books for free, that's up to you. Nobody can stop you. If you have a publisher, obviously, like I said before, they are going to make the decision ultimately because they're the ones that invested in you and they're the ones that are making the money and then trickling your royalties down to you. So they're gonna probably know better because they're in the game to make money. So, but if you're doing it on your own, then it's up to you. As long as you make your content well and good and people like it, then they will want to get your other books.
Like, share across the bottom here.
Yeah,
if you have any comments, please comment. We love comments. We prefer comments to a thumbs down because me and Will are all for the open discussion.
Yes.
Me and Will and I don't always agree with each other. In fact, we disagree with each other quite a lot on literary stuff. We don't act like babies and thumbs down everything.
Yeah.
We comment. We have intelligent discussion.
Plus, we answer pretty fast. So if you have a comment, we will answer you, and we will try to make things better if we can.
Yes, if we can.
We'll see you next time.
It's all Marchese. It's all Marchese and
Yeah, let's end this.
Send.
Do
Thank
what
you.
Do it.
Where are you? Are you there or there? You're there, aren't you? Are you there?
There.
There. You're there.
Wait, touch with the finger. To the finger. Wait. No, back.
Right.
Back a little. Back a little. Back more. Back more. Forward. Ding. Okay, we got it. Things better. If we can.
Yes. If we can. Like stick a finger up.
Oh, at least it was like dissected. It was like off of the ending. I could. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, just as a free one. Question: as an American, how do you distinguish between books and books? As in, what you read and currency.
Currency.
Do you know what I mean? If I said to you, hey, this is going to cost you $50, right?
Oh, bucks.
As in, like, is it the pronunciation of it?
Yeah, it's B-U-C-K.
Because it's books. There's books like, books is in B-U-C-K-S, which is your currency.
Yeah.
And then there's B-O-O-K-S. But the way you pronounce it sounds the same.
Books.
So how do you distinguish?
Well, I pronounce it. I mean,
like 20 bucks.
20 bucks.
I'm going to charge you 20 bucks for those 10 books.
$10 for the book. No, I think it's all how you pronounce it. I mean, I don't know. Some people may,
My mum, bless her, she's not around anymore. She pronounced them books.
Oh.
So, it's, yeah, do you want to read a book? Do you want to, cooker? Do you want to cook?
Yeah, because, I guess the U and the O in English, it would be, the way you pronounce it is similar. Let me see if I'm going to say it. $10.
I said book.
$10 for this book.
Bucks. It's like almost an A, the U, for the currency. So it's like saying $50 for the book.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, $50 for the book.
But I don't really think I say I don't say bucks.
$50.
One time I used to work at a deli and I got in trouble. I said that'll be $6 buckaroos, right? The guy goes to the reception, or the cashier, and the cashier was my sister. And he goes, this guy, he called me a buckaroo. I guess he didn't understand. And he was getting all pissed off. I'm like, oh god,
no.
I didn't even know. She told me later on, but that was when I was a kid, years ago.
But it's like me saying, you can put on pounds for £50. But you wouldn't say that in a sentence, would you? But there's only two
things that don't pertain to horror, because you know what? We just want to. My name is William Marchese.
You can put on pounds for £50. But you wouldn't say that in a sentence, would you? But there's only two pounds. Is pounds the currency, and pounds is in like your weight?
Well, you can say £50 for 5 pounds of shrimp.
Yeah.
That might happen.
But I can see now the way we talk about literature a lot. We use the word books and books quite a lot. Bucks and bucks.
What about if you have a deer?
Books.
There's a deer also. Bucks.
Deer.
$50 for the buck with those books on the shelf.
Yeah. Like, English language is just so confusing.
Yeah.
Sorry, anyway, I've just gone off on a tangent there. It's just an observation.
And the third one. William Marchese, this is Gary Buller.
Oh, hello.
I mean, yeah. Wait, my thing is... Okay, there we go. Gary Buller. Why is this not...
Hello.
Gary. I don't know, I'm going to have to cut all that. But